because what the flexible withdrawal strategies, what they do is they allow you to spend more money early in retirement when you're more likely to be able to use that, right? You're still active. You still want to get out and do things. You have all these goals or dreams that you have while you're working. Like when I retire, I'm going to do all these things, right? So most people want to spend more money early in retirement. So if you go with something like a traditional 4% rule, you're probably not going to run out of money in retirement. But what's probably going to happen is you're going to have like a big nest egg left over when you're 80 years old. And so that's not really what most people want to accomplish. So the flexible strategies or dynamic, there's different names for it, right? Dynamic withdrawal strategies. What they do is they allow you to start at a higher withdrawal rate. So say 5%. And if you think about 5%, well, that's only 1% higher than 4. Well, actually, it's 25% higher, right? So if we're thinking a $1 million portfolio, 4% rules 40% per year of a withdrawal, and 5% is $50,000. So it is actually a significant difference if we start adding that up over years, right?
So the upside is you've got an extra 10 grand to spend now. Maybe that's what you do. You do your trips, or you do whatever sort of things that are important to you when you're 60 or 65, right? But it also means that money may not last as long, especially if you get more dips in the market.
So the dynamic piece of this, or the flexibility, is that you start with that higher amount, but you have our favorite withdrawal strategy is guardrails, so we start with this higher withdrawal amount, but if our portfolio drops to a certain level, so if we start at 5% and now we're taking out more than 6% of the portfolio, well, then we need to reduce what we're spending. So that's the guardrail piece, and that's where the flexible aspect comes in. So we just have like a band, right? So that's what we call the guardrails.
Sure.
Just like if I'm taking my kids bowling, I put up the guardrails or whatever we want to call them. So when they throw it down, they're happy no matter what, right? Because it gets down to the end, because there's no gutter because they hit the guardrails. So it's the same idea. So
thanks for watching. If you want to check out the full conversation, hit the link below to subscribe and get new episodes of the FI for Kids podcast every Thursday.